You open your charts. Nothing is happening. Price is moving, but not in a way that feels clear. No obvious setup, no clean opportunity, just noise. And yet, you feel something, a kind of pressure, a quiet urge in the back of your mind. I should be in a trade right now. So you look harder. You zoom in. You convince yourself you see something. Maybe a small pattern. Maybe a weak level. It's not perfect, but it's enough. So you enter. And for a moment, it feels good. You're back in the game. You're doing something. You're not missing out anymore. But deep down, you already know. This wasn't a high-quality trade. This wasn't part of a plan. This was something else. Most traders don't realize this. They're not addicted to profits. They're addicted to participation, to being in the market, to having a position open. Because being in a trade feels productive. It feels like progress. It feels like you're getting closer to making money. But that feeling is misleading. Because trading is not about constant action. In fact, the best traders spend most of their time doing nothing, waiting, observing, letting the market come to them. But for most people, that silence feels uncomfortable. When you're not in a trade, it feels like you're missing something, like time is being wasted, like opportunities are passing you by, and your brain doesn't like that. It wants stimulation. It wants movement. It wants control. So it pushes you toward action. Just take a small trade. Just try something. You can always get out. And that's how it starts. Not with a clear decision, but with discomfort. You're trying to escape. Being in a trade gives you the illusion of control. You feel engaged, focused, alert. You're watching every move, reacting in real time. It feels like you're doing something important, but in reality, you're often just reacting, not executing a plan, not following a system, just responding to movement. And the more you do this, the more your trading becomes emotional instead of logical. This leads to overtrading, taking setups that aren't really there, entering in the middle of nowhere, chasing price, forcing trades, and the cost of this isn't just financial. Yes, you lose money, but you also lose clarity. You lose confidence. You lose the ability to recognize what a good trade actually looks like. Because when everything becomes a trade, nothing stands out anymore. There's something deeper happening here. Every time you enter a trade, your brain releases dopamine. Not when you win, when you act, when you click the button, when you take the position. That's what creates the excitement. So even if the trade is bad, entering it still feels good. And that's how the loop forms. You feel bored. You enter a trade. You feel better. The trade goes nowhere. You feel frustrated. Then you look for another trade. Again and again and again. Even after losses, you come back. Not just to recover money, but to recover that feeling. That sense of being involved, of being in it. Because being out of the market feels like being disconnected. But this is where most traders get it wrong. The market doesn't reward presence. It rewards precision. Professional traders don't trade all the time. They wait, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days, sometimes even longer. And when they act, it's deliberate, planned, clear. They're not looking for something to trade. They're waiting for something worth trading. And if it doesn't appear, they do nothing. That's the difference. They're comfortable with inactivity. This is where real improvement begins. When you stop asking, "What can I trade today?" and start asking, is there anything worth trading at all? That shift changes everything because now you're filtering opportunities. Instead of chasing them, you're becoming selective, and selectivity is what protects your capital. You need to redefine productivity in trading. It's not about how many trades you take. It's not about how active you are. It's about how disciplined you are. Sitting on your hands can be productive. Waiting can be productive. Avoiding a bad trade is just as valuable as taking a good one. At first, this will feel strange. You'll open your charts and do nothing. You'll see movement and ignore it. You'll feel the urge to act and choose not to. And that will feel uncomfortable, almost like you're doing something wrong. But that discomfort is a sign you're breaking the habit. Over time, something shifts. You start to feel calmer, more patient, more focused. You stop reacting to every move. You start recognizing what actually matters. And when a real setup appears, it stands out clearly. There's no forcing, no convincing, just clarity. Your edge in trading is not speed. It's not activity. It's not constant involvement. Your edge is restraint. The ability to wait, the ability to say no, the ability to sit out when nothing is there. That's what most traders lack. And that's what gives you an advantage, if you develop it. So next time you open your charts and feel that urge to be in a trade, pause. Don't act immediately. Ask yourself one simple question. Is this a real opportunity? Or am I just trying to feel something? Because that question can save you from hundreds of unnecessary trades. And if you can learn to stay out of the market when there's nothing there, you'll finally be ready to take advantage of it when there is. And here's what most traders don't realize. Every trade you don't take is a decision. Every moment you stay out of the market is discipline in action. You're not being inactive. You're protecting your edge. Because bad trades don't just cost money. They cost focus. They cost confidence. They slowly train you to trust the wrong instincts. So when you choose not to trade, you're not missing out. You're improving. At some point, this becomes part of who you are. You stop being the trader who needs action and become the trader who waits for clarity. You stop chasing movement and start recognizing value. And that's when everything changes. Because now, you're not reacting to the market anymore. You're selecting your moments with intention. So next time you open your charts and feel that urge to be in a trade, pause. Don't act immediately. Ask yourself one simple question. Is this a real opportunity? Or am I just trying to feel something? Because that question can save you from hundreds of unnecessary trades. And if you can learn to stay out of the market when there's nothing there, you'll finally be ready to take advantage of it when there is. And if you can master that, you're already ahead of most traders. Because most people never learn to wait. They stay stuck in that cycle, needing to be in the market all the time. But you don't have to be like that. If you want to think differently, trade differently, and actually improve over time, subscribe. Because everything on this channel is designed to help you break habits like this and build the ones that actually work.